So today we're doing the draft only rebuild, you guys' favorite rebuild every single year. So the only way I can improve our team is through the first year player draft, and with the new scouting feature in MLB The Show, this might be pretty difficult. So you know what, let's just get into it. I hope you enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do, subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content, and of course get in the comment section, let me know how many generational players you found in the draft this year. All right, so we're heading into our first draft, and let's go take a look at the prospects because there's some good ones. We've got Jose Gomez, looks pretty solid. Number 1 in the class. I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Number 2 in the class. Opted out, but Rick Ham, again, looks really good. Looks really good. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued for sure. We've got Donnie Griffin, who is ranked number 3. Again, looks like a solid player. And then we've also got Ron Fontenot. Again, looks like a really good player too. And then number 5 is Elvis Molina. There's some good names in this draft class, by the way. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And we've got Hugh Yamaguchi. Again, I mean, the potential, the overall looks pretty solid. Yeah, a lot of good pitchers in this class. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with this first baseman. He looks really well rounded. Potential's gonna be a little bit lower, but I'm kind of intrigued. But I think realistically, if we're gonna go for it, we got to go one of these first 3. I think we go Jose Gomes. I think that's the move. Ham does look pretty good though. Rick Ham out of the Dominican. I mean, he does look pretty solid. What about Donnie Griffin? He is the oldest of the 3, less potential. I mean, even Fontenot looks pretty good too. Ooh, Molina. Yeah. Yamaguchi. Song. I mean, Dan Foreman looks pretty good too. I think if we're gonna go for it, let's go for one of the first 3. And I think I am. Where do we go? Okay, so the range is a little bit farther here on the overall, and that's a little worrisome for me. But at the same time, like they're around the same age. Rick Ham does have a little bit more interest, but I gotta take the number 1 player in the class. We just gotta do it. So let's start the draft. Let's view prospects. Let's take the number 1 player in the draft. Now I'm second guessing myself. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're gonna take, or do we take the guy with the higher potential? Who's got better looking stats right now? You know what? I'm in on. We're gonna take Gomes. We're gonna take Gomes. Final decision. We're gonna take Gomes. Number 2. Who is it? It's Griffin. Donnie Griffin. Okay, so a guy we looked at, the German pitcher. Number 3, what do we have? The Detroit Tigers, they're gonna take Compton. Okay. All right. John Compton. Yep, player I looked at, obviously not on the board, but I'm gonna add this guy. I don't think he's gonna fall to us. I don't think a lot of these guys are gonna fall to us. I'll throw Vogelsong on there. And also, We'll see. I'm trying to see if there's anybody a little bit farther back that might slip to us. Man, I was gonna say I definitely scouted more players in this, but I guess not. All right, this one's a good one to add to the draft queue. Maybe throw him on too. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's get to the next pick. Almost everyone's gone. Okay, let's see who was taken. That I was a little bit. Yamaguchi, you got Clark. Ham went to the Rockies. I'm gonna be upset if the Rockies got a little bit of a sneaky pick there. So we're at 42. Let's see. Do I maybe take a risk on the second pick? Like, yeah, we got to be perfect, right? But at the same time, like, I don't mind taking a little bit of a risk here and taking a gamble. Or do we play it safe, right? And get players that we know are going to be good. So you know what? We got this guy kind of scouted. Let's take him. Lincoln Hendrickson. I also like the name. That's a baller name. Darrell Weber is still available. I'll take him in the 3rd round. And then now let's get to our next pick. And this is where we start to guess a little bit, have a little bit of fun with it. So I'm going to take Domingo Uribe. Again, not really a guess considering I have him 65% scouted, but it is the move that is going to be happening. And now, ooh, what are we at? 103. This guy's still available. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm not guessing. I think we're just not guessing. That guy looks okay. We got Phil Marrero. Yeah. I guess we're just going straight pitchers every pick. Sim to the next one. Last pick of the draft. And This one I'll take a little bit of a gamble on, but I not really. There really isn't anybody to gamble on, to be honest. So let's just draft Bartolo Vasquez. We went straight pitcher every single round. Let's go see how we did. All right, Darrell Weber signed. Potential's a little bit lower, but he looks like he's a little bit higher up on the overall scale. At least I hope he is. And let's see here. Who else do I need to throw on here? Let's see if we can sign Phil Marrero. The bonus demand is his 100% easy. Marrero signed. We're going to also try to sign Bermudez. Bonus demand is his incentive. So let's try that. Bermudez signed. Awesome. I'm going to let these two kind of marinate a little bit more. And I'm going to throw on Uribe. And then let's keep going for a few more days. So far, we've got 2 down. I really don't know what to expect with this class. I'm kind of uncertain. So Gomes was bonus demand. I remember that. So let's throw him the money. 9 mils a lot, but he declined. Wow. Okay. What was Lincoln Henderson? He's a balanced. So let's throw him a little bit of money. Let's see. He declines as well. Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'm just gonna go the last day and let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't miss out on our picks because we need them. We need them. All right, Gomes, we're going to get up to 88%. He does sign. Perfect. Hendrickson, we're going to get up to 78%. He also signs, which is awesome to see. Uribe, we're going to get him up to 75%. He signs. And I think we've got, one more? Bartolo Vasquez. This one's just a whatever happens, happens. He declines. That's okay. Let's go take a look around the league. And did we make the right pick? Was it the right one? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We may have missed out on some crazy talent. Molina was 87 potential. We passed on him. We have 89 potential for Rick Ham. So we missed out on 1 potential and a couple overall points. But realistically, I want my players to develop, right? I don't want players that are too good right now because we don't have enough players to really build around that. Salvatore Garcia looks pretty good. Yeah, he looks pretty solid. 83 potential. And any generational players in the ooh, he looks okay. Good. The vision's pretty low. Vision and discipline are pretty low, but you know what? I think we did well. I think we hit the jackpot for sure. Oliver Clark, 70 overall with 85 potential. So I guess we could have gone a little bit higher with our pick. We missed out on a generational talent. Jason Stedman. Yeah, he looks pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay missing out. It's gonna sound stupid. Oh Jesus! All right, what I was gonna say was I don't mind. I kind of want to draft this guy just because of his name, Kendrick Smooth. What a name! What a name! But I'm okay. Like it's gonna sound like, oh yeah, of course you missed out on him. Like of course you're happy missing out on him. What I was gonna say was I'm okay missing out on generational talents right now just because I know that they're not going to be able to like really help us out, right? Like I guess at 18 years old, like man, they're going to be so good. They're going to be so good, man. Oh man, we missed out on them. Ugh. But at least we have our pitchers for the future. We can focus now on I mean I can literally just scout position players next draft. I mean, and then hopefully hit a generational talent because otherwise I'm going to be pretty bummed we missed out on those 2 third basemen. Or one was a first baseman, right? The Twins guy was a first baseman and the Athletics guy was a third baseman. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed. All right, first year we went defeated. Acuna and J-Ram are the MVPs. DeGrom and Verlander are Cy Young winners. Okay. Batting title went to Stephen Kwan, who is now a Met. And Jordan, Clase, and Phillips, relievers of the year. And then Masataka Yoshida, who is now a Brave, is rookie of the year along with Gunnar Henderson. So let's get to the offseason. You don't have to worry about any of these moves. What I will say as the Padres defeat the Angels in the 2023 World Series is that if you start to see players who are like 50 overalls that I didn't draft, it's only because I need to fill out this roster right here. Once I start trying to compete and winning a World Series, I will not be using any of those players. I just need to fill out my minor league roster because a lot of the Joe Randoms, the 1 overall, the 0 overall players retire. So my team is going to be a little bit thin. So just keep that in mind. I'm just going to start probably signing like the lowest rated player that I can, which is usually like the 40s, the 50 overalls to fill out the minor league roster, but I will not use them in the actual MLB squad once we start pushing into like the actual team, like playoffs and stuff like that. So there we go. Yeah, I'll see you for the second draft. Draft number 2, I'm just gonna hop right into it. We have the 4th pick, so there's that. And let's see who went number 1. Is this the guy I want? I think this is the guy I want. It is not. Okay. Good. Let's keep moving. I think he's gonna get chosen. He was ranked number 2. We have him at number 1, so I have a feeling he's gonna get chosen. And I mean, this could be it too. I think this might be it. This is the one. Roberto Feliciano. Ah, man, it was a long shot, right? It was a long shot. And actually, on the last week, my rankings changed quite a bit. So some of the players that I hadn't fully scouted jumped up quite a bit, and it's a little worrisome. Jeffrey Cairo gets chosen, but you can kind of see we're at the 4th pick. This guy popped up. This guy popped up. This guy popped up. Whoa! Where'd this guy come from? Do I take a shot in the dark? I kind of want to, because like, yes, we have all these crazy pitchers all good to go, and like I could choose this guy, but I kind of want to just, sure, let's see what happens with this 22-year-old center fielder who we have at number 6, who I scouted. Like I'll show you all the players I scouted. Look at, we've got this guy, we've got him. Back to the top, we got him scouted. We got all left shortstops, third baseman. I went through every single position trying to figure out who was going to be good, who wasn't going to be good. And realistically, now I'm kind of torn because I want to take a shot in the dark on that center fielder. I mean, even the shortstop looks pretty good. He's got some pop, some speed as well. I'm just worried that he's not going to be able to hit anything else. So do I take, we've got this guy scouted 65%. Probably going to be good. We did get a lot of pitchers last draft, so I'm kind of like, is it really worth taking another pitcher? Like, yes, there looks like there's going to be some really good pitchers. I kind of want to see if we can get an outfielder, because position players are tough to draft this year, and I've missed on so many. But at the same time, this guy looks really good. I don't think he's going to be generational talent, but he does look very good. I'm torn. This guy also looks very good. So do I take another pitcher just to have another pitcher? Or do I take a shot in the dark with the outfielder? And I kind of want to risk it. Okay, I'm gonna add this guy to the queue. We don't have him ranked, right? Or he's not ranked. So I'm gonna maybe he falls to us. I think that's kind of what I'm gonna hope for. And instead, I'm gonna take this pitcher. He's probably gonna suck, but let's see what happens. And then we're gonna go to our next pick. The outfielder's still there. I will draft him now. We'll take a chance. And then we're going to go to our next pick at 37. And now this is where things get a little difficult, because I don't have a lot of players, a lot of the relievers, which this draft was just so stacked with relievers. So instead, I'm just going to take this guy, another pitcher. I know it's boring, but realistically, pitchers are really good to have for this rebuild. So let's stock them while we can. Are there any position players left that I like have remotely scouted? No. That is a huge bummer. All right, so I'm gonna have to change up my scouts, and I'm gonna have to start really going hard on the. Yeah, I want this guy. Go really hard on the discovering position players next year, because I just really didn't have any this year. So we'll take him. Chad Houston, again, another crazy amount of. Wow, they're both pretty good. I'll take Sosa. A lot of pitchers. A lot of pitchers is basically where I'm getting at. I don't know who we took. We might have taken that guy. So I'll sign him up. Let's see what happens. Jesus Francisco signed. So there's that. We got him done. Let's see who else. I might try to sign. Hold on. What's his demand? Balance demand. All right. I'm going to see if I can get him signed up too. All right. So Jimmy Sosa signs as well. And then we'll throw on Austin Rice there. And then I'm going to skip a few days. I'm going to get a couple percentages up. And let's see if we can get some of these other guys signed up, like Cervoni, who's not really moving up a lot. So we've got 9 days left. I might try to sign Rice right now. Rice does sign, which is good to see. We're gonna throw on Hatfield. Oh, I forgot about Hatfield. Oh, I should have had him on this entire time. Why did I not have him on? All right, I'll see you guys for the final day. It's my best chance of signing him. All right, we're gonna try Cervoni. He signed, perfect. I'm gonna try Hatfield right now, see if we can get him. He decides to sign as well, which is awesome. Let's get Houston. Throw him some money. He declines. Okay, so we've still got some time. We've got 2 players left, and we've got 3 days to move. All right, final chance to sign both of them. Realistically, I want this one more. So let's go after him. 77%. Please say yes. He does. Perfect. All right. And then whatever money we have left over goes to Chad Houston, and he declines. That's a bit of a bummer, but I think we're okay. So how did we do? We did okay. Okay. So Hatfield was a bit of a bust, which is a huge disappointment, but 95 potential, 84, 90, 94, and 94. Whew. So yeah, 65 overall, 95 potential. The center fielder is a bit of a bust, but I'm okay with that. We'll be okay. Jesus Francisco, 84 potential, 66 overall, 90 potential, 94, 94. The one guy we were looking at, Feliciano, and based on the rest of the picks, I think we did fairly well. But Feliciano was 72 overall, 94 potential. So the one guy that we wanted got chosen before us and had like really good potential. But you know what? Based on what I'm seeing and like the players that we drafted, I'm happy with season 2's draft. I felt like we did fairly well. Again, yes, it was pitcher heavy. So then what I'm going to do is I got to discover next year more position players and hope that we get lucky, because man, we have like what, 12 pitchers now, something like that. But either way, at least we're drafting well. All right, so we went defeated once again. Awards: Tellez MVP. Ohtani's with the Reds. Really? Okay. Jose Ramirez is the MVP on the other side, back-to-back for him. Manoah, Cy Young winner along with Corbin Burns. Stephen Kwan, back-to-back batting titles. And then Aaron Judge wins it this year. Emmanuel Clase and Minter, reliever of the year. And then Jonathan Mayo. Okay. And Jason Steedman. It could be Steedman. Yeah, he's up to an 83 overall. And then you've got the other guy right behind him who's 82 overall. All right. Let's go take a look at our starters. He's up to 68. Okay. That clutch is pretty low. I'm also going to start to, if we have starters who are like 65 stamina, low 60s, mid 60s, I might start to make them relievers. That way they can start to develop as relievers. So especially since we just drafted a crazy amount of pitchers, which I think once we start season 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving a couple around. So someone like Bermudez, I know he's one of our better pitchers right now, but I think potential, and his stamina went down 1. So maybe take him to be a reliever. And then also maybe like him could also make him a reliever as well. So we'll see. It just really depends on how the rest of the players develop, but that's kind of my game plan. I'll start to make some of our starters because we are drafting so many pitchers that we'll probably start to make some of them relievers, just because I'm not going to end up drafting a lot of relievers too. So half our team just retired. I didn't see who won the World Series. I totally missed it. It was on screen though, so you definitely had a chance to see it. And I'm just gonna see you for season 3's draft, and hopefully we get some position players. Oh, so it looks like some of our players had MLB experience. Hendrickson's didn't go well. Neither did Bermudez. Gomes did not. I totally missed. Who else? That was it. Just those 2. Okay. I do want to see the players that we just drafted, which was Francisco. What's his stamina? 73, 77, 73, 70, 77, 77, 66. Sosa might be made to a reliever. Just the stamina. Let's do that right now. He's going to drop in rating even more, which is going to suck. But he is now a 46 overall. And I think maybe Bermudez is also made to be a reliever. He's already made his MLB debut. He's 23. He's going to be one of our older players anyways. So let's do that. Let's make him a reliever as well, just so that we have relievers available. That dropped him down to a 60. I have, this also helps out with the potential because now they have more room to grow. They won't hit potential as quickly. It gives us some time to develop players some more too. So let me get through my contracts. Season 3 time. All right, so this is the second day of me recording this video, and it's been like 3 days since I've scouted, so I don't really remember anything, to be honest. And I initially planned for this video to go out before my scouting video. So if I make a reference to my scouting video in the first portion of the video, just ignore it. Just ignore it. I'm gonna be honest. So that, yeah, this was actually supposed to go out like the day before my scouting video, and I just completely ran out of time. And so now I'm picking this back up, and I can't remember who I was scouting, who I liked. We're only in year 3. And to be honest, I don't even remember like who I drafted. Like, I really don't remember anything. So like I'm trying to get back into it. So let's just get to the draft, and we'll go from there. So let me see if I can. Ooh, okay. Do we have? That's tempting. Okay. I've written down all the names that we've drafted so far, and we're very pitcher heavy. So to be honest, we might be taking a position player here. What pick do we have? Number 6. Okay. So let's just see what the first 3 picks are, and we'll go from there. That third baseman looks slightly intriguing. So if he can fall to us at number 6, that'd be nice. But like I said, I can't remember anything. So let's see here. Okay, so that's not the third baseman. That's a good start. That's Dorta. Okay. What is he? Left fielder. Don't even have him scouted. Don't care. Let's keep moving. Number 2. What do we have? It is going to be... Who is this? Is this Ramiro? Don't have him scouted. Good. All right. Perfect. I hit the home button. Didn't mean to do that. Come on. Don't pick the third baseman. Don't pick the third baseman. That's not the third baseman. Perfect. All right. I'm going to take that third baseman. I'm going to take a chance with him. I need him to fall. 2 more picks. That's it. Please. So he looks good. I'm going to throw him on the queue while we're doing this. Same thing with this guy. And he's still there. Who did they take? Lloyd Hare, 4th overall. Okay. So far, so good. Do not pick the third baseman. You did not. Perfect. You picked the shortstop that actually doesn't look too bad. He actually looks pretty good. That's a pretty solid shortstop. I just don't think I would have picked him. But he doesn't look bad. So what I'm going to do here, we need position players. I'm looking at the list right now. I'm refreshing the memory. We need position players. I'm taking a risk on this guy. I'm taking a risk on Donald McGee. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping he's what I think he is. So let's get to the I'm gonna add a couple more players to the queue before I forget, because there were a couple that I'm a little intrigued by. So let's see here. We'll add him to, and then I think I had a couple more. I'm trying to remember everything, and I don't remember anything right now. I'm so lost right now on what my plan was heading into this draft. Okay, so what do we have here? Buster Kennedy, Damon Tucker, Curtis Clayton. Let's just get to my next pick and see what happens. So who was taken that was kind of on the radar? Morales. Ooh, that pitcher. Dang, I was kind of hoping he would have fallen a little bit, but I think we're looking pretty good. Let me see what's over here. Any other names that we had our eye on? It really just was Morales. He looks like he's going to be really good, but we really don't need any more pitchers. I think we've only drafted pitchers, so I think we're looking pretty solid here. So let's go with one of these 2. Let's go with, as I'm saying, we've drafted too many pitchers. Let's go with the number 2 guy, Bernardo Blanco, and we'll see what happens. Bernardo Blanco. Let's see. Let's get to the next pick. Our other prospect was taken. So you know what? This is pick number 74. Okay. What about we'll take Caraballo. And next pick, I don't really know more pitchers. I'm gonna take a risk on some position players. We need it. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna take a Ronald Veras. Sure. We'll take a shot on Ronald Veras. I just need the position players, so that's why I'm willing to take the chance here. And if they're bad, they're bad. Do I even have any that are scouted? Anything at all? The only thing I have is a pitcher. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just start picking and hoping. We're gonna take Sam Capps, and this guy is still available. Let's take him, and then we've got one more pick. Let's see what's available. Not Not a lot of good stuff is available. So we'll take Orlando. No, we're not. We're going to take a position player. Eddie Baroa. Sim the rest of the draft. Let's see what happened. All right, so everybody has signed with us, which is awesome. Let's go take a look and see what we did. We got a generational talent. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Ed Bernardo Blanco, 94 potential. Caraballo's got 79. That's not bad. Vera, shortstop, 86, 79, 82, and 60. Okay, 60 is pretty bad, but the rest of the picks are nice. So we had this one. We picked them up. That's actually massive for us. But did we miss out on any other like really good picks? Let's see here. I don't think so. Like I think there definitely was a couple. What was that pitcher that we were looking at? If I remember the name as we fly through these, then I'll point him out. But this guy was a top pick. This guy is so bad. Daryl Dolan looks pretty decent actually. Third baseman Zach DeMille. Really good fielding shorts. Third baseman. Anthony Alonso looks really good. Wow. Okay. Jeez. He looks really good. Morales looks pretty solid. Lloyd Hare looks pretty good. Forrest Wood, 88 potential. I think we actually did really well. Curtis Clayton, 6'3" second baseman. That dude's huge. I'm happy with that. I don't remember the pitcher we were looking at. Was it Valdez? I don't really remember now. It doesn't matter. We got a generational talent. I am pumped. Oh, I'm pumped. All right, let's finish off the season. Do we have anybody in the majors? No, these are all guys I signed to fill out the squad. Let's see how everyone's doing here. He's up to a 70. Huh. Some of the players that we had did get some MLB experience last year. Hendrickson was one of them. I'm trying to think if anybody else did. I can't remember. I don't think so. Oh, Bermudez did. Yeah. So pitching wise, I think we're pretty set. We need position players, and getting that third baseman's huge. All right, draft number 4. Probably just gonna start showing you the last couple drafts before we have like a full roster of players. We have pick number 2, like a full MLB roster, and I kind of want to take a catcher. Sounds crazy, but I think a catcher is the right move. Catchers are tough to come by. And we have pitching like crazy, but this guy does look really good. So does this guy. They both look really good. So like, I feel like I can't go wrong with taking Pedroza, Taylor, or Mock. I feel like I can't go wrong with any of them. Man, do I want a catcher now, or do I want to like really solidify the pitching and then just hope the offense falls into place? All right, let me see what kind of scouting we have. I think the pitcher is probably the best move. Like, he looks good, but we'll throw him on the queue just in case he falls to us, right? There's a couple players that I'll throw on the queue just in case they do kind of fall to us. Like Berg would be really cool if he could fall to us. Sargent would be nice too. Carmona, I'm probably out on, so I'm gonna take him off. But there's a couple other players that I've got my eye on. So let's. That guy looks bad, but might throw him on. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Pedroza. I think I am. I think I'm gonna go Pedroza. We're gonna throw him on the queue. Let's start the draft. Let's hope he doesn't get taken. If Pedroza gets taken first pick, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be very angry with the Nationals. So don't do it. Don't you dare pick him. Who is that? That's not Pedroza. Who is that? That is a closer. They took a closer first pick. I thought that wasn't in the draft anymore. What is going on? All right, so closer taken first overall. Okay, I'm gonna take Pedroza. The injured also kind of worries me with him. Perez, I don't like those hitting stats at all. And then I do like this catcher. Fielding wise looks fantastic. Decent hitting stats, but I think it's just pitching is going to be tough to come by. I need a bullpen and a rotation. I think just getting some good pitching, we'll get the position players. They will fall to us. I know they will. Let's take Pedroza. Let's lock up a good lefty starter. I think that's the right move. And then Elvis Perez goes 3. All right, next pick for us. We have a couple picks available. Okay. Let's see here. So Mock went 6th. So I'm assuming he's pretty good. Perez. So Sam Taylor went to the Orioles. We've got James here, who, like I said, I wouldn't be upset if he would have fallen to us. Carmona got taken off the board. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. Who else? Sargent got taken. Okay. He was a little bit more MLB ready. You can kind of tell from the overall, but the potential was a little bit lower. So that's kind of why I was, maybe he would have snuck to us, but unfortunately he did not. So I think, ooh, Ramos just went right before us. So what I could do, right, is I could take the closer, get a good bullpen arm for us for like the whole rebuild, or do I get that shortstop? This shortstop looks really solid. I think I'm going to take the shortstop, and look at those secondaries. Can play like everywhere. Arm strength is good. Fielding doesn't look too bad. Speed, stealing. This guy, I think this is a guy we need to take. I've been saying we need some offensive side, offensive focused players. That's definitely a guy we could get. And then we'll see what happens with our next pick. Oh, they're all still there? Perfect. I'll take this reliever, or do I take Bautista? What pick is this? I'm gonna take the reliever. Felix Pena. Let's get him. And then Bautista got taken. So instead, let's go Villarreal. Let's see here. Balanced, bonus demand. Let's go Villarreal just because I'm not too sure about our money situation. Oh, Rosas is still there. I might take him. Perez doesn't look too bad either. 86. We're at 105. What's his why are all the demands bonus demand? Like, why does everybody want the money? Come on. Like, let's okay, so I think we take Rosas, and we'll just kind of take whatever is still available here. So Aquino or English. Or are there position players that I can like maybe hope that they're okay? And by okay, I mean just like they don't even have to be like really high potential. They can be low rated or low potential, like 70s, 80, like low 80s, high 70s, mid 70s. But if they're like kind of like high rated, I'll take that, like low 60s, high 60s. That'd be nice. I'm going to take a shot on somebody. I think it's going to be like an older player, even though there really aren't any older players in this draft, which is unfortunate. Let's try it. Let's see what Lee Leonard has to offer. And I'm just doing this because we need the players. Like, we just need the offensive side of the game. We just do. We're running out of seasons to get the team put together. So I'm gonna take, man, I don't really know here. Let's go Matthew Clemente, and I think that's it, right? Yeah. Let's go see what happens. I don't really know what to expect. All right, so we missed out on one player. It was Villarreal. I think that was our third round pick. But overall, I'm really happy with our picks. That's like really good. So we missed out on a pitcher, but that's okay. We got two like decent shortstops, 78 potential, 93 potential. It's gonna take a little bit for them to get there, but bats, right? Like I'm okay with that. Their offense sucks, so it's more like their fielding and speed that looks okay. But Rosas has 78 potential, but he's 61 overall, so not bad. 79 potential for Pena, which, okay, I'll take it. Not too bad. 81 for Berg, and he actually looks pretty solid already. Good fielding speed. Just need those hitting numbers to go up a little bit, but I think we've got a really solid player. It says he's got no secondaries. I'm hoping the scouting report that we got where he said he was like a Swiss Army knife where he could play everywhere. I hope that's true because we could use that. And then obviously Pedroza, 72 overall, 93 potential. Let's go find, ooh, that guy looks pretty good. Second baseman. Let's go find, okay, so that's the number 1 overall pick. Yeah, he looks good. He looks really good. Let's see who else. What was the other guy what was it? Samuel Taylor, was that the name of the player that we looked at? Wow, Elvis Perez was a top pick. Nice. Let's see. Stephen Lowry looks pretty good, even though he's 58 overall. Where's that? Sam Taylor. It was Sam Taylor. 88 potential. Okay, so we got the better potential, but they got the higher overall. Okay, Rafael Ibarra was a first baseman that we looked at. Looks pretty good. 87 potential. There's that catcher. 88 potential. He looks solid. He looks really good. Switch hitter too. Okay. And then Perez, the third baseman, got that pop versus lefties, who I looked at him and I said I didn't really like him, but he looks okay. He looks all right. I think we made the right choices though. Getting this shortstop, that's big. All right, because we're starting to get some players in the major leagues. Let's go take a look and see how we're doing. So right now we've got Jose Gomes, who was in the major leagues this year, pitched almost 160 innings. Wasn't great, but you know what? He did some work. Hendrickson, okay, he's up to 73. Man, I think Gomes is going to be better than Hendrickson, but we'll have to wait and see. Marrero, Again, obviously at 69 overall, it's going to be tough for him to do well, but we kind of have to work with what we've got. Bermudez, I think Bermudez is going to look pretty solid. Take him out of that starter role, just let him be a reliever. I think that's the move for him. Uribe's up to a 70. He might be another one I move to a bullpen spot. We'll see. We'll see. Who else do we got here? Weber actually looks like he's just really well-rounded. I like what I see from him. Okay, let's see. Let's keep moving down. Let's see. Hatfield up to a 59. I don't know. He's going to be like my Terrence score. He's just going to steal bases for me. Rice. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. Cervoni looks decent. Like the hits per 9 are low on a lot of our pitchers, which is like really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. And then we've got Francisco as well, who again looks solid, but like we need time for these players. Bernardo Blanco looks so pumped to be in the majors, and he got shelled in 16 innings. But again, he looks really well-rounded at only 19 years old. It sucks that he got shoved into the major leagues, but we'll figure it out. Our generational talent's up to an 84 overall. He should be in the majors. Why is he not in the majors? He should be. Caraballo's up to a 55. Baroa's down, but he had deep potential, so can't really expect much from him. Veras up to 55. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it literally sounded just like something collapsed upstairs for me. I should probably go check that out. 48 overall. B potential now for Caps, though. Okay, we're making moves. Damian Frazier's up to a 58, and I think that's it. Okay, we've seen our picks. I'm not too worried about what's going on in Major League Baseball right now. I think we need at least 2 more drafts before we have like a full squad. So let's get through that. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this class is stacked. We have pick number 2. If pick number 1 is who I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, they changed. I want this guy. I want this player so bad. Looking at his attributes, though, he looks bad, but something about him is calling my name. Something about him is calling my name. Actually, all these attributes look really bad. Why do they look so bad? Takahashi looks pretty good as well. Like, this class is juiced. It is so good. I'm going to add this guy to the queue just in case he slips to us. Worth looks really good. Potential's going to be a little bit lower, but he's going to be MLB ready like right now. Desperas could also be pretty close to MLB ready. You've got Dennis, who is injured, but higher overall. I like that. I tried to scout as many position players as I could, and there's some good ones, but we'll see what actually happens with them. Let's see here, like Borden. This guy looks a little bit better. If I can get him a little bit later in the draft, I'd be pretty happy. Shortstops, the ones that I scouted weren't the greatest, so I could have probably scouted the other 2, but I don't know. I just didn't like the looks of him. I do want McCormick if I can get him later in the round, like maybe round 2. I'd snag him. And there was another one. First baseman, Fabregas. Not as good as I was hoping. Catchers, how we looking with the catchers? I'd be willing to take a shot on Horvath. And then Hanley. Same thing with Hanley. If I can get him later in the draft too, that's actually not a bad pickup. Honestly, it's a pretty deep catcher class. That's actually like really good. But I kind of want to risk it for Leon. I kind of want to take, but like this guy also, like, I don't know. Or this one. Do I risk it? We'll add this guy to the queue just in case he slides to us. I don't really know who to take though. I think this guy looks like the best out of the group. This one right here, Takahashi. But Worth is giving me an MLB ready pitcher, and I feel like we could use that. We could use an MLB ready guy like right now, but we do also need position players, and Pedro Leon could be good or bad. So let's just see what happens. We have the 3rd pick, not the 2nd pick, so we might not even get Leon or a pitcher that we want. So let's just see what kind of falls. Who is this? Is that Worth? No, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping like Leon and another pitcher was taken, so I could have taken Worth, but okay, Worth's off the board. That's okay. I kind of secretly wanted him because he was MLB ready. He was going to be close to MLB ready. Is that Gonzalez? Is that a reliever? Starting pitcher, ranked 229. Oh, okay. So we literally have the pick of the bunch. I'm going to pass on Edgar Gill. I'm going to leave him. If he's there by like if he's still there at number 39, I'll take him. So now it's, do I want Bermudez? Do I want Leon? Or do I want Takahashi? Or Visperas? Visperas looks good too. Dennis, I think I'm out on. I don't like what... actually, doesn't look that bad. Ooh, this is tough. This is actually a really, really tough class. So Dennis looks like he's really good fielding wise, which makes you think like the hitting stats are going to be okay at best. So he might be good. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take the catcher. We took so many pitchers. Let's take the catcher. Let's take a chance. All right, fingers crossed he doesn't suck. All right, next pick. Okay, so some players went. Let's see here. Really quick, let me kind of get an idea of who went. So Bermudez went right after us. Understandable. Who else? Fabregas. We had Will Dennis. Okay, we'll definitely we'll see who else got selected and whatnot. Really, he got picked. Wow. Okay. Visperas, Takahashi. Yeah, I mean we'll go through everything. Okay, so Johnny Lewis is still available. It's a little bit early for him, so I'm gonna hold off. He's injured. Man, his stuff looks bad. Okay, so we're at 39 now, and I'm kind of annoyed because this is 80. I guess 51 if we wanted to like quote unquote reach for McCormick. Honestly, I kind of need like good players now, so I wouldn't mind reaching because like we have pitching and like having like solid pitching would be great and all, but like I also need hitting. So I'm gonna quote unquote reach here, and I'm gonna take McCormick. I'm intrigued by his hitting stats, and I think that'll help us out. And then I'm hoping Johnny Lewis makes it to us this round. He does. Perfect. I'm gonna take Johnny Lewis. I'm gonna take a risk on him. We're gonna take him. Like I said, we need that help. I need one of these catchers to fall to us as well. They both make it. Okay. 54%, 75%. Okay. Do I take the risk on the guy that we have less scouted, or do I go with the guy that we have more scouted? I think I'm gonna take this guy. Higher potentially. They look really similar, to be honest. Let's see who else we have available. Mata's still there if I wanted to take a risk with this outfielder. And then the catchers. I feel like the catchers are gonna go, and I want to get at least one of them. So do I go with the guy that looks like he's a little bit more well-rounded at Hanley or Horvath? I'm gonna go. I like the power versus Horvath, but I also like that Hanley's a little bit more well-rounded. I'm gonna take Horvath, and maybe Hanley falls to us next round. Let's see. He does not. Where did he go? He went to the Red Sox. I'm gonna check the Red Sox for sure. I want to see where he ends up going. And then Mata went too. Where did he go? The Angels. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna take Cairo here. I don't really know at this point. It's round 5. There's a lot of catchers still available. Are any of them like interesting? No, they're not. They're not at all. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pitcher, and then I'm just gonna take the last. Who do we have scouted here? I'll take this guy here. Let's see what happens. I feel like we missed out on a player or two. 100%. I really do. I think we probably made a wrong move or two, and I'm gonna see what kind of players are out there. Let's see what happens. So we did it again. We got it right. Pedro Leon, generational talent, our second one. The rest of our picks were pretty bad, but you know what? I will take that trade-off. A generational talent for some like okay picks. And to be honest, Sean McCormick doesn't look bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this pick. Yeah, 75 potential limits him a little bit, but the hitting stats, I think he'll play above his rating. 66 for Johnny Lewis. Again, mid-70s potential. That's perfectly fine with me. 67 overall, good power, good fielding. Like this is giving me Mike Zunino vibes. That's what Horvath is. 72 potential, 71 for Cairo, and 71 for Staples. So, all right, generational talent in the books though, and we missed out on one of our pitchers, and I forgot who, it was like the 5th round pick. So let's go see the other picks that we were talking about. So let's see here. Fabregas, first baseman, we talked about. I know the Red Sox got one of the players that we were looking at, so I gotta remember to look at the Red Sox, but I'm trying to see who else we were talking about and like where they went, because I can't remember exactly where they went. So let's see. I'm just gonna look around and see like what teams they actually landed at. Okay, so Nick Worth actually, before we go any further, was a player we looked at. 86 potential, 74 overall. Like he looks like he's good to go right now. Like I like that pick. Jose Mata, we looked at, I think, very briefly. 88 potential, but 56 overall. Definitely long term. Will Dennis, I believe, is a left fielder we talked about. Looks solid. Looks really good. All right, so the other catcher we looked at only has 69 potential, so I'm pretty happy about that. Takahashi is 88 potential, so there's that. Hogset, okay, 86 potential. Bermudez had 86 potential. Let's see here. I think that's it for players that we were like kind of looking at. I feel like I think we just made the right decisions. Like I feel like we did well with the picks that we got. I'm kind of looking around. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm real happy with that. All right, draft 6, probably the last draft. Like I'll kind of go through my picks with you and talk about it. So we have number 3 or 2, somewhere in the top couple. Number 2. All right, so the Giants have number 1. I want another catcher. I want another catcher. I want Kenny Trejo. Like I want Kenny Trejo. I will settle for any of like the other guys that are here, like Lee Chu. Lee Chu looks legit. He looks pretty good. So does Rocky Ortiz. He looks pretty solid as well. Emmy Lopez also looks good. I'm definitely taking a position player because I need position players, and there's also some decent pitchers later on in the draft. But there's a lot of good position players in this draft. So like I wanna get them while I can. Like this is a good draft to get a position player. Like if this guy sneaks to us in the second round, that'd be crazy, but we'll see what happens. There's some really good pitchers though, like really good pitchers. Like this guy might be generational. Makes me want to take him. But this also might be a generational player. So it really just depends on like what happens with the first pick. So let's see. Please don't take Trejo. Please don't take Trejo. Please don't take Trejo. They didn't take Trejo. They took a Brian Wilson wannabe in Jason Waite. So now, do I take Trejo or do I take Chu? No, I'm gonna take I mean, this guy actually looks really good too. I'm gonna take Trejo. I'm gonna take Trejo. He's right there. I gotta take him. We gotta take Kenny Trejo. And then the third pick was Kurt Severino. Okay, so there's a chance we get some decent names later on in the draft. I want to see if there's more position players. Perfect. A lot of relievers though. Milton Ewing. I mean, we could use a pitcher. Like I'm not against taking a pitcher because like I said, we do need one. And if we can get a solid one, I wouldn't mind it. Our next pick's 30s. Oh, we have back-to-back picks. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. And okay, so we have back-to-back picks. I do want this first baseman. I don't think he's gonna make it to our next pick. So I'm gonna take him now, and then for the next pick, let's view prospects, and I'm gonna take one of these pitchers. But which one? I'm probably gonna take Ewing. And let's get to our next one. Holcomb's available. I didn't really like what I saw, but I'll take. I did say I need position players though. What pick are we at? 76. What is he ranked? 73. I mean, 43 though is pretty tough to pass up, right? And let's get to our next pick. Is okay. So now we're getting to the point where we just have like half scouted. All right, Takahashi. Do I take a chance on you? I'm willing to do it. Let's take it. Let's do that. And then we'll take another chance with, who do I have scouted left? A catcher? What pick are we at? 136. This is 174. Yikes. Not ideal. I guess we could try like Suzuki, Bradford, Kaminsky. I think I'm out on that. You know what? I'm gonna take. He looks really bad. I don't think I can take him. Who do I have scouted? Of like out of everybody, a left fielder who doesn't look good either. But I'll take him because we need position players. And then for our last pick, do I take a really bad catcher or a really bad catcher? I take neither, and instead I take a reliever in Santiago Ramirez, and we're gonna see how that plays out. All right, so we didn't get 2 players to sign. It was our last 2 picks, and I'm okay with that because yes, another generational talent, Kenny Trejo, catcher, 6'3", probably gonna end up playing a different position. I probably third, but yeah, Kenny Trejo. What is that? Back-to-back generational talents, 3 total. We got Copeland as well, who first base looks pretty solid. Like we might have a little bit of a cluster going on at the Oh wait, we've got a generational talent at third. We got a generational talent at catcher. He might play first base then. The thing is, we're running out of corner spots. I need like second base, outfield. Like we have Takahashi, who actually doesn't look bad hitting wise. Good speed too. 77 potential, 79 potential, 68 overall for Holcomb. And then Ewing is 81 potential. So that's pretty solid too. Let's go take a look and see what other big names. Rocky Ortiz, we looked at him, 85 potential. Looks pretty good. Closer with 99 potential is crazy. Okay. Who else did we talk about? That was the first overall pick, by the way. This player right here. Wow. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. I think we did pretty good based on what I'm seeing with these first picks. There's some bad ones in this draft. I feel like we got pretty lucky. There's some good like later on picks for sure. It looks like a lot of them are relievers though. So I feel like things went pretty good for us. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm like trying to see, did we like miss out on any picks? Like I'm not really seeing like any names where I'm like, yeah, I remember them. We wanted them. And I like here's pretty solid. Like Emil Lopez looks really good, 85 potential. I don't know. I feel like we did really well this draft. There's Chu. We looked at him. He's got the power, but we got the generational talent. So like clearly we did better. Yeah, I'm happy with that draft again. So I think from now on, I'm just going to show you the draft picks that we sign, but let's get into our first full season where I think we can actually field a full MLB lineup. All right, so the season's over. The only thing I want to check is if McGee got the award, which he didn't because I didn't get a notification, which is a huge bummer. He's up to an 89, by the way. He looks insane. Oh, he can play second base. We might have to make that the move. He looks absolutely insane. I need to see why he didn't win Rookie of the Year because, okay, fair. Barely, but I see why. Okay, that's really all I wanted to check. He barely missed out. Everybody else here is a draft pick of ours. I believe it is. Okay. Ooh, Bermudez. Okay. Let's see. Uribe struggled a little bit. Only pitched 16 innings though. Okay, so not the best. Middleton losing his potential kind of sucks too. But then I'm like kind of looking at the pitching. I think, ooh, Gomes. Okay. And then Hendrickson, nice. What about Cervone or Cervone? And then we've got all these guys down here, like Pedroza, probably coming up next year. Francisco, maybe. And then basically what I've done is I've only signed D potential players to fill out the roster for the minor leagues. That's kind of how I'm differentiating between who I can and can't use. So there's that. I'm liking what I'm seeing, but we definitely need some offense. I think that's what's holding us back right now. I think our pitching is going to be just fine. So let's get to the next season. I think we're pretty good. If the CPU wants to take them in the Rule 5 draft, go ahead and do it. Let's. Oh, those were exclusive negotiations, not add to the 40 man. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to add those back. Let's find them. Where are they? Where are they? Where'd they go? I gotta add these Joe Randoms back. Get back in the team. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you was that we didn't get Rookie of the Year, even though he's fantastic. And two, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so I've changed a couple positions because I feel like it works best for the lineup. And I'm looking at them going, you know what? They could probably play that spot. So let me introduce to you our first full roster. I accidentally sent down Middleton. I'm going to call him back up once he clears waivers. Hopefully he clears waivers. This is the squad. We've actually done fairly well. You know, Cervone's had a couple seasons under his belt. You know, Hendrickson's had a lot under his belt already. And coming off a really good year, though. Coming off a pretty solid season. Gomes as well is starting to get there. We've got Blanco. And then we got Marrero. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here. We've got Rice here. Not necessarily someone I want in this spot, but we'll wait and see how things go. Caraballo. Again, yikes. Pedroza. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. Let's go like this. Let's move Marrero there. And what we'll do is we'll put Rice here. And what I'm going to actually do here is I just made him a reliever. So I'll keep him as a starter. But we just made... Where is he? Let's just make him a reliever. I know it's going to bring down his rating a little bit. But that's fine. And let me see if there's anybody else that's got like 60, 70 stamina. Maybe Frazier also becomes a reliever. Yeah, let's make him a reliever as well. and we should be good. I think there's that. And then we've already got some relievers here. And then Pena's right around the corner. I definitely think he's pretty solid though. But I am going to start to draft some more relievers because we need them. And yeah, this is the team. So what was his name? Hendrickson? Middleton will get called up and he'll slide into the lineup. So right now we've got Leonard and Hatfield on the bench. I want to get Leonard into the team because like he's got a potential and I think he could be like an okay bat for us, but probably just versus lefties. And then McCormick, I changed him to a left fielder. What was he before? He was a third baseman. I thought with the arm, he's 6'5". Where else am I going to put him? Let's put him in left field. Also 6'5", 210, no power. Ralph Copeland was a first baseman. We kept him there. McGee can play second base, so I'm going to move him to second base, but I'm going to keep him at third because if I move him to second base, his overall will get higher and he'll reach his potential quicker and then he'll cap out. So I want to keep him at third. Trejo, I'm going to keep him as a catcher, but I'm going to make him third and first base eligible as well, just because then I can keep him at third. We can have McGee at second, and that helps out with the infield. Leon is going to stay our catcher. Horvath is going to be our DH just with that power. I think that's huge for us, and it's a lefty bat. Berg is going to be our shortstop unless we get a better shortstop, and then we can move him to a different position. But with that arm, that fielding, that reaction, I think this is our shortstop for the rest of the rebuild. I think we're set there. Johnny Lewis, what was he before? I think he was just left field, right? He was left field, but he's 19. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Takahashi also can play the outfield. Our outfield fielding is pretty bad, but we're just going to start throwing them into the team as we go. I don't think we have anybody else. Oh, we have these guys. But yeah, their hitting stats are pretty atrocious. This was a catcher. I made him a first baseman. I think that's it. I think we're all caught up now. But the fact that we have 3 generational talents, can we make it 4 in a row? Oh, one more thing I need to point out. Big boy contract for McGee, locked him up. I don't want him going anywhere. I want to keep him here. I think that was the only extension that I gave that was long term, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Can I do... Let me see. I can't. I don't think I can see if I made a contract extension. I guess I could go to budgets. Oh, Marrero. I also signed him up long term, but that was because of service time. I had the opportunity to. So he is signed up long term. Hatfield's long term, even though I don't really see him sticking around long term. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So for this draft, we have pick 4, right? It might be later. I want to say like 4 or 6. Those are the numbers that are like in my head. I should remember these things, man. Pick 4. Okay. I'm picking the best player available no matter what. Like that is what I'm going for. And so whoever's there, whenever, I want this person. This is who I want. I want Kirk Robles. He looks unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think he's going to make it to us though. So I'm probably going to end up with a pitcher, and I'm okay with that too. So there's some really good pitchers in this draft. And then there's also this guy who looks okay. I'm not 100% sold on him, but he looks okay. There's also Satchel Metcalf. Just for the name, I kind of want to draft him. We've got Cruz. We've got Terry, who looks like he mashes lefties. And then there's a couple sneaky ones that I'm like this guy. Something's calling my name about this one right here. I don't know why, but there's definitely some good relievers that I might try to snag if there's a chance. But there's a couple position players too that I didn't scout any right fielders. That's on me. Center fielders, there's a couple later round picks. Like if I can get this guy in the later rounds, that would be awesome. Who was the other ones? Not this one. This one. This is another one. He looks pretty solid. Shortstops, I couldn't fully get to him. There's some really good third baseman as well. Like if we can get him somehow, might try to snag him up. I don't think he's going to fall to us in the 39th pick though. So there's some really good players. I really want Kirk Robles. Like if I can get Kirk Robles, that'd be awesome. This guy popped up out of nowhere. I might take a stab at him. We'll see what happens. Maybe this guy too. We'll see. But I really just tried to scout the best players available for these picks. So we have pick 4. Man, I guess we'll add him. Him, and him. Whatever happens. I want Kirk Robles. Give me Kirk Robles. Give me Kirk Robles. Give me Kirk Robles. Do not take Kirk Robles. Let it fall to me, please. Okay, first pick down the drain. It is not Kirk Robles, so that's a good start. So the Brewers took Patrick Branch. That's a good pick. That's a solid pick right there. Definitely would have, if he was available, he would be there on the board for me. So number 2, okay, it's Nugent. Oh, please let this guy slide to me. Again, that's probably the pitcher I was gonna take if he was there for us. So they're gonna take Robles. They're gonna take Robles, and I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so pissed. It's gonna be Robles. Is it not? It's not. It's Curtis Terry. Oh my God! You can't be serious. Give me Kirk Robles, right? 80 to 95, 83 to 98. Yeah, it's got to be Kirk Robles. Plus, we need the offense. Draft him. Can he play any position? He can play the outfield. His fielding sucks, but yes. Give me Kirk Robles. I'm all in. All right, next pick. Morales is here. I might take him. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, who's this guy? Austin Garcia. Tempting. Very tempting. We've got Kingman. We've got Costa. I'm not going to lie. I could use some pitching. But I also could use some outfield help. I'm going to take him because I don't think he's going to slip to our next pick. So I'm going to take Morales. And then now I know I'm going to have some pitching available. So I'm just going to take the Stash. Sold me. Stash sold. And Clyde Powers is your name. That's a powerful name right there. Plus Kingman's still here. I'll take Kingman right now. And then our next pick, round 4. Let's see who's still available. We've got this guy here for 94. We've got him fully scouted. Might as well take him. And then round 5. Let's see here. Who do we have scouted? We've got Bourbon and we've got Herzog. I'm going to take Bourbon. And then last pick, we're going to take anybody who's available. I should have taken some more relievers. That's bad on me. I'm just going to take Crum and hope he's not garbage. There it is. That's draft number 7. I wasn't going to show you that, but that second baseman looked too good to pass up. All right, I'm on a crazy streak for generational talents right now. 79 overall, 99 potential, switch hitting second baseman, Kirk Robles. Oh man, this is crazy, the streak I'm on right now. And then 63 potential for Ray Morales kind of sucks because, man, he looks solid. Dang. So we had the wrong person scout him is what you're telling me. Clyde Powers also had the wrong person scouting him. So it looks like I got my scouts mixed up here. But 91 potential for Kingman, 77 for Boswell. Not bad. But yeah, I definitely messed up on these two. I flipped my scouts, which, let me see. So which scout? Honestly, I should... What? So I probably had Kraus with the pitcher. But honestly... Maybe it's just because we didn't have him fully scouted. Because like actual scouted potential 57 to 72. Okay. All right. I guess if that's my scouted potential, I guess my scouts didn't let me down. I just kind of went with it and took the higher overall. So I'll at least get a season out of them. So I'll probably use them immediately. I'll get at least a season or 2 out of them, which is fine with me. But again, another generational talent. All right. Let's see who we missed. Patrick Branch. Castro, Castaneda. This is actually a really good draft class. Holy cow. A lot of high potential players. What I should have done was, instead of taking the position player, I should have taken a reliever, because that's, I feel like, something that we're really lacking. And there's always good relievers in the second round. So I think, yeah, I mean, there's some, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of relievers in the second round getting taken, which is a huge bummer. But yeah, we're getting really lucky with these generational talents falling to us. Like crazy lucky. So, all right, we'll take it. Things are looking really good. I just need to start winning games. We're currently we're 41 and 68. I mean, we're definitely not in the playoff picture like at all, but 41 wins is pretty impressive considering we had 25 last year, which obviously we have a full lineup. And to be honest, some guys are actually doing decent. Horvath sucks. Okay. Let me see how's these guys over here doing. Not great. Okay. You know what? 301 for Johnny Lewis. Ooh, okay. I like that. Everybody else, there's some good and some bad. What about pitching wise? Yeah, there's some bad. There's a couple goods though. I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's probably going to get called up soon. Pena is probably going to get called up soon. And then we've also got Cairo and Rosas. And Rosas is the one that's doing well. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. I'm keeping my eye on these players. But another generational talent's crazy. All right, 62 and 100. Not bad. Did we win an award? We did. Rookie of the Year, right? Pedro Leon. Nice, nice, nice. Judge with the Orioles. Soto with the Marlins. All right. Dustin May. Yuri Perez with the Diamondbacks. I guess we are in, what year are we? 2029? We're pretty far in the future. Yeah, that would make sense. There's a lot of changes going on. And Billy Mathis. Okay. But on the other side, Pedro Leon up to a 90. What? That's insane. Holy cow. Jesus. Holy cow. This guy's going to be nuts. He's 90 overall at 19 years old. Are we serious? All right, so our first full season, let's go take a look at our team, how we did. So Cervone. Okay, up to an 83. I mean, like, that looks pretty solid. Hendrickson's up to an 83 as well. He's probably not going to get much higher, but I have faith. I have faith. Gomes is up to a 78. He doesn't look as good, but I mean, he's getting better. I like his per nines. Blanco up to an 80. Yes, give me more of that. Pedro's, I mean, realistically, we're probably going to look something like this next year, and I'm okay with that. Marrero, how we looking? Oh, yeah. Middleton will get better. We'll give him more innings. He'll be fine. We'll be good to go. Cairo got called up. He looks okay. That's not good. He's only 66 overall, though. We'll be fine. Rice is going down. Why? What's forcing him to go down? Everything is going up. Why is it pointed down? 4 innings for Rosas. We've got Uribe, and then Bermudez really struggled this year. No. Oh, Pena didn't get called up. I'll see about him. And then Caraballo, and then we've got Ewing and Holcomb and Aquino. Did I draft Aquino? I think so. I don't remember now. I'm gonna say yes, but then I also don't think I did. Let me know in the comment section if I drafted Aquino, because I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Lineup wise, let's take a look here. Rosado. I'm starting to lose track of who I drafted and who I didn't draft. Like, that's not good. I know Clemente we did. Veras, Staples we did. And then our starting lineup, obviously, we have Horvath on the bench. Yeah, not great. I just need him to hit home runs. If he hits like 15 plus every year, we'll be fine. Hatfield, I'm not expecting big things from him, but those lefty numbers look pretty decent. He was okay. That was really about it. Who got sent down? Someone got sent down, right? No. Oh, we just rocked with a small bench. That's fine. Lewis is pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Lewis. McCormick was okay. We gotta get that power number up though. McGee, 94 overall. Whew. Crazy. Leon's a 90. We've got Trejo, who didn't have the best of year, but like, he's 18. Like, sure, he'll be fine. Copeland, not bad. I'll take that from Copeland. Leonard, our shortstop. Wait, no, he's our. Wait. Oh, they swapped shortstop and DH. Okay, so not great. Takahashi, not great either. But then Landsberg was the guy that I was thinking of. He's up to an 82. Yeah, not great. Wow, that lefty contact looks nice though. I still have faith. I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we're doing solid. So you know what? Let's see. The Diamondbacks. Whoa, the Diamondbacks. Let's take a look at their team. Curtis Clayton. Okay. Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a team. Yuri Perez. Yeah. Wow. Who'd they beat? The Rangers. Who do the Rangers have? Horner, Luis Gonzalez from the Giants. Okay. Seager, Jordan. Demetrius Kinder. Is this a real person? I gotta check this out. Yeah, not a real player. Oh, but yeah, he looks kind of nutty. Not gonna lie. What year did he get drafted? But okay, Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker. I don't see Lighter though. Yeah, okay. I just like had a crazy just like brain fart. My mind was just like, say something, and my mouth was just like, just couldn't say anything. Like, nothing was coming out of my mouth. So yeah, that's the team. I'm trying to think of like how we can make this a little bit better. Let me take a look. All right, so Pena is our best player in AAA. In AA, we've got Ewing, who's probably just going to get moved up to AAA, to be honest. Holcomb, we'll leave him there. Veras, he's just not good hitting wise. And then free agency, we've got Robles, who he probably is going to... I might leave him in AAA for a season just to get those numbers up closer to 70. Morales will probably pitch, or no, Morales will probably be in the team. Powers will probably be in the team for a season, and then we'll let the other two. Okay, yeah, we're actually looking pretty solid. I think by like season, what are we at? We're gonna be in season 8 right now. I think by like season 10 we can do this. All right, we're in season 8. Let's take a look at the team. As you can see, this is what it's gonna be looking like. I like it. Clyde Powers, I'm gonna see how he does. Deep potential kind of sucks, but we'll see what happens. Everybody else, drafted player, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I need to adjust this. So I need him here, him here, him here, him here, and then we'll call up Holcomb because for some reason he's not in AAA. And now we'll go him here. I'm gonna need to fill out this roster, but don't worry about that. But yeah, this is the team. Like, whoo, bullpen's a mess. I do need to start drafting like actual relievers, but I'm liking this right here. This looks nice. And then when we take a look at our lineup, yes, Leonard's still on the bench. Yes, Hatfield's still on the bench. But look at this team. It's starting to come together. Like I said, Robles is gonna chill in AAA for the year. I'm trying to think of like where I can put him into the team, because like McGee's not going anywhere, Trejo's not going anywhere, Leon's not going anywhere. Shortstop, realistically, I think we're fine. So maybe move him to the outfield. Like, I think that's really the only place that we could really stick him. And let's see here. What size is he? 6'2", a little bit of speed, maybe like a left field. Maybe we'll see what we can do. But that's the team. That's the squad. I don't really need to change my scouts. We're pretty good with the scouts. Let's just I'll see you guys at the draft, I guess. All right, 2030 draft. Let's see what we got here. So our streak of generational talents has come to an end. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think we had one in the draft. I'm gonna look really quickly, see what we got going on here. Doesn't look like there is one. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Cause like the names I saw and like the names I liked, they were okay. This was the one that I liked the most, Danny Lopez, and he went to the Mets. The Mets had the #1 overall pick in the draft, and this is who went #1. This is who I liked the most out of the entire draft. Outside of that, the draft looked pretty bad. You know, like there's some good picks here and there, but like we got 67 with 87 potential, then 61 with 88 potential. I got my reliever. He looks solid. The walks are a little low, and so is the control. But I have faith. 88% or 83 potential for Antonio Gutierrez, who's 63 overall. Ostrander, I needed a reliever. He was available. I decided to take a chance on him. 82 potential for Thomas Moon, who's got some really good hitting stats already. So, yes. 78 for Morales and 72 for Saucedo. I like it. We are currently 57 and 53. Yes. We are in the postseason hunt right now. I kid you not. We are in the wild card spot. That's how good things are going. So yeah, we finished the division, or we finished the season atop the division. 88 and 74. We'll be taking on the Cubs, who we actually had to beat to win the division. We actually had to beat the Cubs 3 games, and it literally came down to the final series here, where we ended up beating them 2-1. Boom. We won the division with this team. We were ranked 30th to start. We didn't even get an award, which is crazy. Yuri Perez, Cy Young and MVP. Soto with the Nationals wins MVP. Urias wins Cy Young. We know that Hendrickson was in the mix. Oh man, he was our second overall pick, like our second pick ever. And look at what he's putting up. He's finally doing it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He does become a free agent though, so we got to pay him. Seo won the batting title with the Twins. There's Bud Lewis. Oh, he looks good. He looks very good. Let's see what else we got here. Juan Ruiz. We've got Doval, and then Rookie of the Year went to Forrest Wood. Everybody beat us. We've only had one Rookie of the Year, which is kind of crazy. considering our team here. So it looks like offensively someone was sent down. Robles got 6 at-bats, had 2 hits, but he's up to an 83. So we're definitely getting him into the team next year. Who was sent down? Right? Somebody was sent down because we didn't rock with an extra pitcher, right? I'm trying to see if I'm missing anybody. I don't think so. Did I rock with 2 pitchers? I must have, because like I'm trying to see like who was it that got sent down, and I don't see him at all. So let's take a look at the team. So Clyde Powers, 1 and done, didn't work out. Oh well. Gomes, I like what he did. 22 innings, not too bad. Francisco, he's only improving. He'll get better. He's 68 overall, 65 overall for Rice. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be good. Middleton, not bad, not bad. I think, yeah, he'll get better. He'll get better. Pena, first full season. You know what? I have faith. Uribe, fantastic. And then Bermudez, getting back into the swing of things. He's like our full-time closer now. We just got to get those blown saves down to like 3, and we'll be pretty healthy. Ralph probably not the ace on the team yet. We've got Hendrickson. He's our ace for sure, who absolutely was fantastic. Killed it. Ralph wasn't bad though. Like I'm not hating on Ralph. Pedroza, not bad. Blanco, ooh, okay. And then Marrero too. So realistically, we might go like a little Blanco action, go something like that for the postseason here. And then we'll take a quick look at our farm system with Ewing. The walks per 9 might carry him. And then Holcomb, hits per 9, walks per 9, controls high. I think this is a guy who could definitely help us out like immediately. We've got Rosas as well. Didn't pitch this year, but he's got MLB experience. Cairo, same thing. Didn't pitch this year, but has got MLB experience. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And then lineup wise, Takahashi, no MLB time. Let's see who else. Leonard, better, more at bats too, which is good to see. And then Hatfield, McCormick, how we looking? Ooh, yikes. Okay, so he can't lead off. So who's gonna lead off for us? We don't really have a leadoff guy. I guess we could go Copeland and then, man, what do we do? Maybe Lewis? All right, so we saw McCormick's stats. Copeland's got beat potential now. Look at the season he just had, 22 home runs. Johnny Lewis looks pretty solid. Not great, but not bad. We've got Robles who can come up next year. I didn't add him to the 40-man in time, so he can't be in the postseason. McGee is at 97 overall. Look at his attributes. Absolutely insane. 22 years old, and yeah, he ain't going anywhere. I gave him a big boy contract last year. Trejo was another player that like I'm super excited about. Pretty good season. I'm pretty happy about that. Leon, I extended his contract. He's not going anywhere. 95 overall, 20 years old. Look at the season he just put up. Look at those attributes. That is, look at our little heart of the lineup right here. That's juicy. Lance Berg, he looks good too. He looks really solid. That's a good shortstop right there. That's what I like to see. Horvath, just hit me 15 home runs. That's all I'm asking for. McCormick was okay. Morales wasn't that great. And then we saw Copeland already. So realistically, let's see. Versus lefties, I'm thinking Takahashi comes in for Morales. And maybe even Hatfield. We'll kind of keep it like that for now. And let's see how we do in the postseason. Realistically, I'm not expecting much. Plus, I want to see Robles in action. So against the Cubs, let's go take a look at their lineup really quickly just to get an idea of what they've got going on. So we saw Bud Lewis. They've got Badu, Tyler Stevenson, Brandon Lau, Brennan Davis, Tommy Finley, a potential 79. Okay. Canario, Evan White, and Altuve. Interesting team. Really interesting team. Their pitching is nasty, though. Like, crazy good. So here we go. It literally, if we lose, we lose. I'm not going to be too worried about it. We win. And we have to play the Braves immediately after? What? So realistically, I think all we can do is like move everybody up one day. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. All right, the Braves. Let's go take a look and see what the Braves are doing. To be honest, I'm just happy we made it this far. Bubba Thompson, Guillorme, okay. Then Albies, Riley, that's where the team gets a little nasty from the 3 spot down. And then pitching wise, what do we got? Wright, Jackson, Job. It might be Joby. I always forget which one it is. I don't know. They don't look that great. We're gonna lose now that I said that. We do win the second one. We're still alive. It comes down to Marrero. and we lose. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. We made it a lot farther than I was anticipating this year. The Rangers end up winning the World Series. And you know what? We've got a generational talent ready to join us this coming season. I'll add these guys just to, I don't want to pay him that much money. I'll give him a 1-year deal. And yeah, we've got that generational talent that's only going to make our offense better. We've got a couple pitchers that I think could definitely improve what we already have. I think we're set. I like this. We might actually push for a World Series. It sounds crazy, but we might actually push for a World Series because let me show you the team here. Let me get him up in this squad. What did we say he was going to play? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But like Ewing might pitch. We could throw in Holcomb to pitch as well. But Robles has got to get in the team here. Who did we say we might take out? I guess Morales. So could Robles play the outfield? Ooh, McCormick's got a gun. Okay, so I might make McCormick a corner outfielder. 69 speed, 73 speed. I might put Lewis in center. I'm going to go Robles in left, McCormick in right. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the team. And then Robles is going to move up here into the 2 spot. And then that's going to be the team right there. We're going to have Copeland leading off, our first baseman. I guess McGee could lead off. He is pretty nasty. And then maybe just move Leon into the 3 spot and go something like that. That might be the team. So who do I need to move? I need to move McCormick so that he has outfield, right field eligibility. So let's go here. And then we'll go outfield. Boom. There we go. And then I think that's it. I don't think we really need to call up anybody else. Like these guys aren't ready at all. They're not even close. Veras is a really good fielding short. Not even a real good fielding. He's just got an arm. Clemente never really developed. Baroa had deep potential the entire time. Staples was a catcher that just really isn't doing much. We moved him to first base. And pitching wise, this guy could maybe come up later in the year. Downs will probably put in AA. And then pitching wise, I'm thinking Ewing or Holcomb are probably the most likely. Maybe even Rosas too. The feature next year. But I think we're looking solid. All right, we're still ranked 30th, but I don't believe it. Because I mean, look at this team. This is the bullpen's garbage. Like, that's fine. We'll sort that out. I might hold on. Who's got the clutch? No one's got clutch on this team. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, man, no one at all. Like, I guess we'll try. Who's actually Uribe wasn't bad in the setup. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rock like this. I was like thinking about who I wanted the setup guy to be, but you can see the rotations looking nice, the bullpen looking, that might be the downfall of the team because offensively, like Berg was like a low-key underrated pickup for us. Like he is. Like obviously we've got the 4 generational talents, but Berg kind of nice too. So we've got him. Copeland pretty decent, but like this team's stacked. I like this team. This is a fun team. This was a fun draft rebuild. I like this one. All right. I don't think I can update or upgrade my scouts at all, can I? I don't think I can. I can get up to 100? Of course they do 100, 600. All right. I'm gonna leave it. Let's see what we do this year. For the 2031 draft, we have pick number like 24. So I just picked the closer, and he wasn't that high rated. 82 potential, 90 potential for our 52 overall starting pitcher, David Mateo. Then 79 potential, 56 overall for Zavala. Coronado had 77 potential, 87 for a 47, like low rated players, which is a huge bummer. Was there any good picks? Oh, yeah, I didn't even have a chance to draft this guy. So there's that. That's a bummer. That's a pretty good player, I would say. And yeah, I didn't have a chance to draft that guy. He was definitely on my radar. He was like the one outfielder that I really liked. Him, and let me find the other one. Let me see. There was one more position player that I liked. And it was, where is he? It might have been Shipman. Was it Shipman? So there was Turley and, no, it was a pitcher. It was Schmidt. And he went before me. Yeah. It was a pitcher and it was Schmidt. Those were the 2 that I wanted. And obviously, round pick 24, I'm not going to get them. But we are currently second. We're a game out. And in the wild card, we hold the number 1 spot. Like, things are going fairly well right now. Pitching's a little sus. I'm not gonna lie. Pitching's a little sus. Bullpen's holding it down fairly well. Who could I call up? Is Rice doing well? No. Caraballo's not doing well. DeAndre Reed is definitely not someone that I drafted. Neither is Frank Terrell. I think it's just Ostrander and Rice and Caraballo, unless I go to one of these guys, which is also a possibility. I could turn to like Ewing or Holcomb. And on the bench, we've got Moon that we could call up. That's really about it. Or Caps. But Takahashi's killing it on the bench. Leonard's not doing too bad. And the squad as a whole looking fairly well. Like, I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, you know what? I don't want to mess with it. I'm leaving it. So, we won the division. We're 91 and 71. We're taking on the winner of the wild card, which is going to be St. Louis and... Oh, no. We're going to get the Mets or the Dodgers. We couldn't get St. Louis or Milwaukee. Come on. We've got a league leader. It's McGee with runs and WAR. 8.8 in his season. Whoo! Awards. Rookie of the Year goes to Kirk Robles. Leon and Trejo both in the MVP race, and they lose out to Alex Kirilloff. Soto wins it on the other side. Mackenzie Gore and Jack Flaherty are the Cy Young winners. Ralph just missed out on the Cy Young, which is unfortunate. But we do have a couple players that are in the race for things, and that's what I want to see. I want to see them there. We do have a Rookie of the Year, our second one. It's going to be Kirk Robles, who 26 home runs, 29 doubles, almost 100 RBIs. Like the numbers, like average and stuff, aren't fantastic, but you know what? I'm really happy that we were able to get a second Rookie of the Year. So let's see what's going on here. It looks like Chef should not be up. Let's get rid of him. So who needs to be called up instead? Let's see. Was it Rosas that we had up? It was. All right, so let's add him to the playoff roster. Let's get rid of Chef or Scherf or whatever his name is. And then they also called up Rice for who? Who am I missing? Was it another starter? Cairo, right? Cairo. Yeah, add him to the team. He did really well. We're not going to mess with it. Rice, no. And then I think offensively we should be fine because we don't really have many options that we can like mess with. So I think we're good there. So pitching wise, I think it was Rosas. Ooh, how did we do this? I guess no, he's definitely reliever. It's whoever had the most innings. I'm assuming Rosas is up there. Yeah, okay. We're going to rock like that. So Gomes, 145 innings pitched. I'll take that. That's solid. He's up to an 84. He looks pretty solid. I like it. How many home runs? 23 home runs. Yeah. Rosas was pretty good. Love to see that. We've got Francisco, who also was very good. 20 holds. Was he our setup guy? 10 blown saves, 37 holds. So no, but maybe he should be based on what I just saw. Uribe wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but I think we got a better option. Middleton, I don't know what to do with him because like he's not bad, but he's not great. You know what I mean? Only 24 innings, kind of tough to judge him. Pina's up to B potential, which is cool, but he had a really bad season. Cairo, 32 innings was unbelievable. Francisco looks really solid. The clutch is a little low, which worries me. Like that's kind of why I don't want him in this spot. So maybe Pina, but Pina was bad too. Man, let's maybe Middleton. And then Bermudez, 5 blown saves, 45. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's huge. All right, starters. Hendrickson, it looks like he's capped at 87 overall. He does become a free agent. And it was an okay season. You know, Cy Young candidate last year, not as good this year. Pedraza, not bad. Not great, not bad. Could be a little bit better. Ralph was pretty good. Blanco was our ace, 100%. So we'll look at those again. But that's a sick season. Crazy season. And then we got to look at Marrero, who probably our second best pitcher. I mean, realistically, what are we going to do for the postseason? I guess we go like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then offensively, Takahashi off the bench was nutty. He was so good. Veras wasn't, but I mean, with those hitting stats, you can't expect much. Leonard didn't get many ABs, which is weird that Veras got more than he did. It's so strange. And then Hatfield, meh. McGee was crazy. He's our leadoff guy, and he's hitting 32 home runs, which is insane. He's a 99 overall third baseman now. Look at him. Like, he's insane. Apparently, you can't earn quirks or gain quirks this year in MLB The Show, which is weird. I don't know. That's dumb if that's the case, but that's what someone told me in the comment section. 99 overall, though. He's insane. Robles, we looked at his numbers. Not a bad player. I'm happy with him. 84 overall. Looks like he's going to be pretty solid. Leon is up to a 97 at 21 years old. It's insane. Crazy. Performs better in the 9th inning or later. So maybe that's always something he's had. But he looks crazy good. Crazy good numbers. 37 home runs from the catcher spot. Trejo, 36 home runs. 92 overall third baseman. Look at those numbers. He's insane too. Does he have a quirk? No, of course not. Copeland wasn't as good this year, but still 23 home runs. Like, yeah, give me more of that. I like that. 16 home runs for Berg. I'm telling you, this guy's insane. 88 potential, or 88 overall, still B potential. So like, probably not going to get much better. But to be honest, I can't complain about that. That's a good pickup for us. Horvath, 22 home runs. I'm in. Give me more of that. McCormick, still get on base. I like that. I like that. And then Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis, low-key, kind of nice. He's kind of nice. I like it. And that's the squad. I think that's everything. So we are going to be facing the Mets or the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers. Of course, it's the Dodgers. Can I just like avoid them for like a rebuild or two? Like, it'd be nice. It's got to be their pitching. Man. All right, we'll see what happens. Blanco, take game 1. We do. Pedraza, we lose. Ralph loses. Hendrickson wins. It comes down to Marrero. There we go. We're going to be facing the Diamondbacks, who I think they've been good for a while. Like, I think their name's been floating around. Curtis Clayton, Lau, Vargas, De La Cruz, or Vargas. Yeah, that's a good team. That's a really good team. Yeah. Pitching's nutty. Holy cow. Oh, man. Jeez. The bullpen, too? Did they win it last year? Let me see. Last year was the Rangers. Then it was the D-backs. Yeah, this is to get to a World Series, though. Versus Baltimore or the Rays. Okay. All right. Blanco, I need you here. Bernardo Blanco. Benny Blanco. I know you got this. Here we go. That's a good win. Their starter had like a 24 ERA to start it out. We lose the second, which isn't ideal, though. We're still alive. Still alive. Pedraza. Oof. Yikes. Why do we got to cut it so close? We're going to be taking on the Orioles, but I'm going to move this around. I think we're going to go Hendrickson. We're going to go Marrero. Yeah. And then we're going to go Pedraza, Blanco, Ralph. I think that's what we got to do. Bullpen is just garbage right now. Let's go take a look at the Orioles. Do they have everybody still? They've got Drew Jones, Brett Beatty, Jackson Holiday, Kierstead, but they don't have Adley. They don't have Gunner. And then they're pitching Sam Taylor. We looked at him. How's he been? He's been all right. I think we went with what? Who did we go with? We went with Gomes first instead, right? Dang, they've got some pitching, right? We went with Gomes first, who's like not even a starter in our team. And then we went Hendrickson. So yeah, I guess that's how things work out, huh? We're Baltimore, the rotation's looking good. I think that's how we got it, right? Hendrickson versus Taylor. Season 1 draft picks. It all comes down to this. So here we go against the Orioles. Can we do it? 2-1, 3-1. We only need one more. That's it. We need one more. Can we do it? We got to go to the corner. What roads can we wear for today? Do we have like, oh yeah, the yellows? Of course. It's got to be Lincoln. It's got to be Lincoln. The OG. Everybody's looking good. Johnny Lewis is a little tired, but we don't really have anybody that we could turn to. So gotta rock with it against Danny Webster. A good walk to start it off. I like that. Double play though. Ugh, not ideal. And then they get a double. Runners on the corners. They do get 1. 2 comes in the first. Man, that's tough. Okay. Dang it. I was kind of hoping Johnny Lewis would have been the man right there. All right. So 2-0. Man, still 2-0. And they get a triple to start it off. 3-0. Lincoln, I need you here. I really need you here. I need the offense to wake up too. Can he get us out of this inning? He does. Okay. So 3-0. It's not ideal, right? We do get the lead base runner. 1 run scores on the double thanks to McCormick. Okay, we're back in it. Tie ball game. Johnny Lewis. Talk about who we needed it to be. Then a walk. Oh, this is our inning. 100% this is our inning. Double play, of course. Of course. Pedro Leon. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Hendrickson's going to come out. We're going to go to, let's go to Gomes. We were just talking about him. Let's not let that happen, though. Not let that happen. That is not what we needed. I'm going to let him go out again, though. All right, McCormick, you started it off last time. All right, Johnny Lewis, McGee. Guys, I need the offense. I need the offense. Come on, Robles, Leon, Trejo. That's the heart of the lineup. I need them to do something there, and they didn't, like, at all. Ooh, boy, 9th inning. It's make or break time. A double to start with the speed at second. That's huge. Runner was thrown out we had no outs. Just keep them at third. Play it smart. Play it smart. Oh, thank you. Thank you, McGee. Thank you, McGee. The very first generational talent. He comes up in the clutch. We're still threatening. It's okay. We're going to go to our closer as my dog is barking at me. Who is our closer? It's Bermudez. Righty, lefty. Yeah, let's do it. Strikeout. Walk. Single. We did it. We won the World Series. That's what I'm talking about. The MVP is Kenny Trejo, and the playoff MVP as well. World Series. He had 1 home run, 4 RBIs. He hit 353, and in the postseason, look at the numbers he put up. Same thing with Johnny Lewis. I told you, low key, underrated. How'd the offense do? Ooh, McGee was bad, but he came up in the clutch. That's all that matters. Hit that 3-run bomb. Offense as a whole looks pretty disappointing. So the pitching kept us in it, got the job done. And hey, the draft only rebuild is over, and that's where it ends. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up down below. You guys know what to do. Subscribe if you're new here. Let me know in the comment section who was your favorite pick out of the bunch. I feel like we did a really good job. We got lucky. 4 generational talents in a row. That's crazy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.